Have you ever started your day with what you thought was a perfectly healthy bowl of oatmeal, only to feel sluggish, bloated, or just off a little while later? It's a common scenario, isn't it? We reach for that warm, comforting bowl, believing we're doing our bodies a world of good, especially as we get a little older and focus more on our health. Oatmeal is celebrated as a heart-healthy powerhouse, rich in fiber, and great for managing blood sugar. And it is. But here's a surprising truth that most people don't realize: what you mix with your oatmeal can completely change its impact on your body, turning a wonderfully nutritious start into something that actually works against you. Imagine trying to fuel your body, only to inadvertently slow it down or even create discomfort. It's a painful reality when our healthy choices backfire. The secret isn't that oatmeal itself is bad. Quite the opposite. The real issue lies in certain combinations that can strip away its benefits, mess with your digestion, or even prevent your body from absorbing essential nutrients. In this video, we'll uncover 7 common foods that, when paired with your beloved oatmeal, can unexpectedly turn it from a health hero into a hidden saboteur. We'll talk about why these combinations are problematic and, more importantly, what you can do instead to truly unlock oatmeal's power for better energy, digestion, and overall well-being. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you about a common oatmeal choice. Now, let's dive right into the heart of the matter and uncover the first food combination that might be unknowingly causing you trouble. The first culprit on our list, something many of us automatically reach for to sweeten our morning bowl, is refined sugars and artificial sweeteners. Think about it: a sprinkle of white sugar, a drizzle of maple syrup, or even a spoonful of brown sugar. Or perhaps you've switched to artificial sweeteners, thinking they're the healthier option. Well, here's the rub. While a little natural sweetness from fruit is fine, adding spoonfuls of refined sugar to your oatmeal, especially first thing in the morning, can send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Instead of the steady energy release that oatmeal is famous for, you get a sharp spike, followed by an equally sharp crash. That sluggishness, that mid-morning slump, that craving for more sweets just a few hours later. It might be directly linked to that innocent-looking sugar you stirred in. For us, as we get a bit older, our bodies become even more sensitive to these sugar fluctuations. It's not just about energy. Consistent blood sugar spikes can contribute to inflammation, which is at the root of so many age-related health concerns, from joint stiffness to cognitive fog. And those artificial sweeteners, they're no angels either. While they don't cause the same immediate blood sugar spike, growing research suggests they can disrupt your gut microbiome, that delicate balance of good bacteria essential for digestion, immunity, and even mood. A healthy gut is paramount, especially as we age. And these artificial concoctions can throw it completely off balance, potentially leading to bloating, gas, and a host of other digestive woes. Instead, try sweetening your oatmeal naturally with a handful of fresh berries, blueberries, raspberries, or sliced strawberries. They offer natural sweetness, a boost of antioxidants, and fiber without the dramatic sugar surge. A touch of cinnamon or vanilla extract can also add wonderful flavor without any added sugar. It's about retraining your palate and letting the natural goodness of the oats shine through, supported by wholesome, natural additions. Moving on to our second surprising pairing, something many of us enjoy on the side, or even mixed in, are certain dairy products, particularly high-fat milks, flavored yogurts, or even cheese. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dairy is good for bones, and yes, in moderation. For some people, certain dairy can be beneficial. However, for many of us over 60, lactose intolerance becomes more prevalent. That glass of milk or dollop of yogurt that seemed fine in our younger years might now be causing digestive distress, bloating, cramping, gas, or even diarrhea. When you combine this with the fiber in oatmeal, which is already working hard in your digestive system. It can create a perfect storm of discomfort. Furthermore, highly processed or flavored dairy products, like those sugary fruit yogurts, often contain added sugars and artificial ingredients that, again, undermine the health benefits of your oatmeal. They can add unnecessary saturated fats and inflammatory compounds that your body, particularly your heart, simply doesn't need in excess. The point isn't to demonize all dairy, but to be mindful of how your body responds to it and to choose wisely. If you notice discomfort, try swapping out cow's milk for unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk. These plant-based alternatives are often easier on the digestive system and don't come with the added sugars and fats found in many conventional dairy products. If you love yogurt, opt for plain, unsweetened varieties and add your own fresh fruit. It's about listening to your body and making choices that truly support your digestive comfort and overall health. And now for the third food on our list. One that often accompanies a breakfast plate but might be silently sabotaging your oatmeal's goodness: processed breakfast meats like bacon or sausage. While you might not be stirring bacon bits directly into your oatmeal, it's very common to have a side of crispy bacon or a savory sausage link alongside your wholesome oats. The problem here isn't a direct chemical reaction with the oatmeal itself, but rather how these foods counteract the very benefits you're trying to achieve by eating oatmeal. Oatmeal is known for being heart healthy, helping to lower cholesterol, and promoting stable blood sugar. Processed meats, on the other hand, are typically high in saturated fats, sodium, and nitrates, which are known to increase the risk of heart disease, contribute to high blood pressure, and even have links to other serious health issues. Eating them regularly alongside your fiber-rich oats is like taking 2 steps forward with the oatmeal and then 3 steps back with the processed meat. You're essentially undermining the protective effects of the oats. For our older bodies, managing blood pressure and heart health is paramount. Adding these inflammatory, fat-laden meats to your breakfast routine can create a significant burden on your cardiovascular system, negating the hard work your oatmeal is doing. Instead of these processed options, consider healthier protein sources to complement your oatmeal: a hard-boiled egg, some scrambled tofu, or even a handful of nuts can provide that protein boost without the harmful effects. It's all about creating a balanced meal that works synergistically to support your health goals, rather than having different components fighting against each other. Now that we've delved into refined sugars, problematic dairy, and processed meats, let's turn our attention to 4 more surprising foods that could be diminishing the goodness of your morning oats. Starting with a common healthy-sounding addition that often gets overdone. And that's excessive dried fruits. Many of us add a handful of raisins, dried cranberries, or chopped apricots to our oatmeal, thinking it's a healthy way to add sweetness and nutrients, and in small amounts. They can be fine. However, the problem arises when we go overboard. Dried fruits are essentially fresh fruits with all the water removed, which means their natural sugars become highly concentrated. A small handful of raisins might contain the sugar equivalent of a large bunch of grapes. When you add a generous portion of these to your already carbohydrate-rich oatmeal, you're creating another significant sugar load that can lead to that blood sugar spike we talked about earlier. Remember, for our bodies, especially as we age, managing blood sugar levels is crucial for sustained energy and preventing the long-term risks associated with type 2 diabetes and chronic inflammation. It's easy to eat too much dried fruit because it's so convenient and sweet, but it can quickly negate the steady energy release that makes oatmeal such a great breakfast. Furthermore, many commercially processed dried fruits also contain added sugars, sulfites, and other preservatives that you really don't need. Instead of relying heavily on dried fruits for sweetness, consider using fresh or frozen berries, which offer more volume, fiber, and water content for fewer concentrated sugars. If you truly love dried fruit, use it sparingly, perhaps just a tablespoon or 2, and always choose varieties with no added sugar. It's about balance and understanding that even healthy foods can become problematic when consumed in excess or in concentrated forms that trick our bodies. Next, let's consider something almost ritualistic for many of us in the morning, our cup of coffee or tea, especially when consumed immediately with or after your oatmeal. While coffee and tea have their own health benefits, and I'm certainly not suggesting you give up your morning brew, the timing can be crucial when it comes to nutrient absorption. Oatmeal is a fantastic source of iron, and many older adults, particularly women, can be at risk for iron deficiency. The compounds found in coffee and tea, specifically tannins and polyphenols, can significantly interfere with the absorption of non-heme iron. That's the type of iron found in plant-based foods like oatmeal. So, while you're diligently trying to get your iron boost from your oats, that simultaneous cup of coffee or strong tea might be preventing your body from actually utilizing it. This isn't just about iron. Caffeine can also mildly impact the absorption of other minerals like calcium and zinc. The goal is to maximize the nutritional benefits of your food. So, what's the simple solution? Create a bit of a gap. Try enjoying your oatmeal first, and then wait at least 30 minutes to an hour before you have your coffee or tea. This allows your body to absorb more of the valuable nutrients from the oats before the tannins and polyphenols come into play. It's a small adjustment, but one that can make a real difference in how much goodness you're truly getting from your breakfast. Our sixth food combination might surprise you, particularly because nuts and seeds are often lauded as superfoods. We're talking about unsprouted nuts and seeds, especially when consumed in large quantities with your oatmeal. Now, let me be clear. Nuts and seeds are incredibly healthy, packed with healthy fats, protein, and fiber. But here's the catch: like oatmeal itself, many nuts and seeds contain compounds called phytates, or phytic acid. Phytates are natural substances that can bind to minerals like iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, preventing your body from absorbing them efficiently. Oatmeal already contains phytates, so when you add a generous amount of unsprouted nuts or seeds, you're essentially compounding this effect, creating a mineral trap for older adults who are already at a higher risk for certain mineral deficiencies. This becomes even more important. It's not that these foods are bad, it's about optimizing their nutrient availability. The good news is that there are simple ways to reduce phytic acid. Soaking or sprouting nuts and seeds before consumption can significantly break down phytates, making their minerals more bioavailable. You can find sprouted nuts and seeds in health food stores, or you can easily sprout them at home with a little preparation. If sprouting isn't for you, simply don't overdo it with raw nuts and seeds at breakfast. A small handful is probably fine, but don't make it the bulk of your oatmeal topping every single day if you're concerned about mineral absorption. Pairing them with vitamin C-rich foods can also help iron absorption. It's about being mindful and making small adjustments that unlock the full potential of these healthy foods, ensuring you're getting all the wonderful benefits without accidentally blocking vital nutrients. Finally, we come to a common oatmeal choice that many might think is the easiest and healthiest option, but it's often a hidden nutritional minefield: store-bought flavored oatmeal packets. Oh, these are so convenient, aren't they? Just add hot water, and breakfast is ready. But take a moment to read the ingredient list on those little packets. You might be shocked. While they claim to be oatmeal, they are often loaded with sugar, sometimes as much sugar as a candy bar in a single serving. They also frequently contain artificial flavors, artificial colors, and various preservatives that offer absolutely no nutritional benefit and can actually be detrimental to your health, especially for your gut and metabolism. The small amount of actual oats in these packets is overshadowed by a concoction of ingredients designed for taste and convenience, not health. The very reason we eat oatmeal, for its fiber, for its steady energy, for its heart health benefits, is completely undermined by these added sugars and chemicals. For people over 60 who are often managing blood sugar, weight, or gut health, These packets are a classic example of a healthy food trap. The quick fix is rarely the best fix when it comes to nutrition. Instead of grabbing these convenience packets, invest in plain, rolled oats or steel-cut oats. They take just a few minutes longer to prepare, but the difference in nutritional quality is immense. You have complete control over what goes into your bowl, allowing you to add fresh fruit, a sprinkle of healthy nuts or seeds, a dash of cinnamon, or a tiny drizzle of pure maple syrup if you must. It's about taking back control of your breakfast and ensuring you're truly nourishing your body with every spoonful, rather than inadvertently feeding it a cocktail of hidden sugars and artificial ingredients. We've now explored 7 key foods that, while some seem innocent or even healthy on their own, can surprisingly diminish the goodness of your oatmeal when mixed or eaten alongside it. From refined sugars to convenient packets. Understanding these combinations empowers you to make smarter choices for your morning meal. Now, let's wrap up with a reminder of why these insights are so crucial for your well-being and how easily you can implement these changes into your daily routine. Now, let's wrap up with a reminder of why these insights are so crucial for your well-being and how easily you can implement these changes into your daily routine. We've journeyed through the surprising world of oatmeal pairings, uncovering how common additions like refined sugars and artificial sweeteners can send your blood sugar on a wild ride, turning a steady fuel into a source of energy crashes. We talked about how certain dairy products, while seemingly innocent, might be behind those uncomfortable digestive symptoms, especially as our bodies change with age, urging us to consider plant-based alternatives that are gentler on our systems. We also explored how those delicious sides of processed breakfast meats can unwittingly undermine the heart-healthy benefits of your oats, reminding us that true wellness comes from a balanced plate, not just one healthy component. And remember our discussion on the often overlooked issue of excessive dried fruits, showing how even a good thing can be too much when its natural sugars become overly concentrated, leading to unexpected sugar spikes. We then moved on to the simple yet impactful timing of your morning coffee or tea, a small adjustment that can make a significant difference in how effectively your body absorbs vital minerals like iron from your oatmeal. We also touched upon the hidden complexities of unsprouted nuts and seeds, understanding that while they are nutritional powerhouses, preparing them thoughtfully can unlock their full mineral potential, ensuring you're not missing out on essential nutrients. Finally, we peeled back the deceptively convenient layers of store-bought flavored oatmeal packets, revealing how they often mask a high sugar content and artificial ingredients that contradict the very essence of healthy eating. It's truly remarkable, isn't it? How these seemingly minor additions can alter the entire nutritional landscape of your morning meal. But here's the wonderful news: recognizing these potential pitfalls isn't about fear or deprivation. It's about empowerment. It's about making small, informed adjustments that can dramatically improve how you feel every single day. Think of it not as taking things away, but as adding even more goodness and effectiveness to your healthy routine. Instead of refined sugars, you can embrace the natural sweetness of fresh berries. Instead of processed dairy, explore creamy plant-based milks that delight your taste buds and your tummy. Instead of processed meats, discover delicious, lean protein options that truly support your heart. Instead of overdoing dried fruits, savor them in moderation or lean into fresh, vibrant choices. By simply adjusting the timing of your morning beverage or considering sprouted nuts, you're becoming a master of nutrient absorption. And by choosing plain, whole oats over those pre-packaged imposters, you gain complete control over your breakfast, transforming it into a beacon of true nourishment. Remember, small changes can make a big difference to your health and happiness. Every conscious choice you make, every ingredient you swap, contributes to a healthier, more vibrant you. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about listening to your body, understanding what truly serves it best, and gently guiding yourself towards habits that support your well-being for years to come. Your body is an incredible machine, and providing it with the right fuel, in the right combinations, is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself. We truly hope this video has given you some valuable insights and actionable steps to make your morning oatmeal truly work for you, not against you. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these effects in your own oatmeal routine? What are your favorite healthy additions to your oats? Or perhaps you have a question about something we covered. Please share your thoughts, your experiences, and your questions in the comments section below. Your insights not only help us, but they also create a wonderful community where we can all learn and grow together. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up. That tells us we're on the right track and encourages us to create more content like this for you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Packed with practical tips and insights designed to help you thrive at every age. We're dedicated to bringing you trustworthy, easy-to-understand information that helps you navigate your health journey with confidence and joy. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Your health and happiness are so important, and we're truly grateful to be a part of your journey. Keep nourishing yourself, keep exploring, and remember, live your best life at every age.